Today, for our fourth Making Music with Dunedin Consort video, I'm going to be handing you over to another one of our fantastic music instructors, Kristen, who is going to be taking us on an exciting journey into the life of an instrumentalist. Now, I don't want to give the game away too much, but how many furry things can you spot during this video? Have fun!
What? Oh, hi, sorry. Let me switch on my text here. There you go, that's better. Hello, and a very warm welcome to another video in our series Making Music with Dunedin Consort. My name is Christine, and I am a violinist. Have you spotted my instrument yet? Of course you have. It's that one over there. Oh, you mean this one here? No, that's a cello. Well, it used to be one anyway. In our previous videos, you had fun with body percussion and singing games and clapping games, and you even learned how to write a piece of music. So I thought today what I would like to do with you is to take you on a journey into the life of an instrumentalist. What is that? That's me. I am an instrumentalist. And it sounds really fancy, but it simply means I play a musical instrument. That's why I am an instrumentalist. Now, as you can imagine, most of the time we don't play alone by ourselves, but we play together with others, with other instrumentalists around us. And we have a name for that. Do you know what we call a group of instrumentalists? Exactly, it's called an orchestra. Orchestras come in all kinds of sizes. They can be really big with over 100 people on stage, or they can be smaller, and that all depends on the kind of music we play and which instruments we need. And sometimes we play in a really small group and we call that chamber music. Have you heard that one before? What is a chamber? Chamber of secrets? Yes, a chamber is a room. And is it a big room or a small room? It's certainly not a big concert hall, it's a smallish room. Could it be somebody's living room? Okay, how many musicians can you fit into your living room? One, certainly. Two, okay. Four, yeah, maybe. 8, are you sure? 10? Hey, you forget about the big instruments. And we also need chairs and music stands, and we have handbags and water bottles and coffee cups and phones and chargers and sometimes a book, and we have a conductor. Hang on. What is a conductor? I mean, what is a conductor in a musical context? Spot the difference. Have you ever been to a concert with classical music? I know we very often play concerts in the evenings past children's bedtime, but maybe you have been to an afternoon concert. Or maybe you even saw an orchestra on TV? Okay, then did you wonder what this person is doing there, standing in front of the orchestra, turning his or her back to the audience and waving the arms in the air? That is the conductor. And what exactly is the job of a conductor? Well, a conductor has many jobs, but an important one is certainly to help us musicians play together. And how does that work? Okay, we leave the conductor here. We come back to that in a little while, and now follow me. Right. I'm going to teach you a rhyme now. The rhyme goes like this. Late last night and the night before, 3 tomcats came knocking on my door. One played the bugle, one played the drum, one had a pancake stuck to his bum. Now, in order to learn the words and to perform this together, we need a magical tool. And this tool is called a pulse. We all have a pulse in our bodies. If you take 3 fingers and put them on the inside of your wrist like this, you will be able to feel your pulse. If you run on the spot for a couple of seconds, or actually through the room, run. And then you stop running, you feel your pulse again, you will notice it has gone faster. Yeah, definitely worked. And if you stop running and breathe calmly, and wait for a couple of seconds, you notice your pulse will have gone down in speed again. It has gone slower. So remember, a pulse can be fast or slow or something in between. And that applies to music, of course, as well. But in music, we call the pulse a beat. Let's find a beat by clapping. Or actually, I do this. You keep on clapping. I snap my fingers because the clapping is a bit loud on the video. And now I want you to perform the rhyme together with me 3 times. Ready? Off we go. Late last night and the night before, 3 tomcats came knocking on my door. One played the bugle, one played the drum, one had a pancake stuck to his bum. One more time. Late last night and the night before, 3 tomcats came knocking on my door. One played the bugle, one played the drum, one had a pancake stuck to his bum. Very good. And the last time. Off we go. Late last night and the night before, 3 tomcats came knocking on my door. One played the bugle, one played the drum, one had a pancake stuck to his bum. Very good. Not only were we together, but it is also so much easier to remember the words when you have a beat. See, it is so much easier to remember the words of a song than, for example, what somebody said, like your parents. Oh, actually, tell them. Maybe they want to try it out tonight. Go to bed now. It is time. Have you brushed your teeth? No, not yet. Then do it now. Please. Now look, we used a beat that you can hear. But no conductor in the world would be standing in front of the orchestra clapping. That would be a bit tedious, wouldn't it? So what we need is a beat that you can see, but not hear. Let's play another game. I'm going to throw my teddy into the air and I want you to clap exactly the moment it lands on the sofa. Understood? I'm going to do it for you so that you know what I mean. And again. Now you do the clapping. And this even works when you don't see me. Try that yourself. Find something you can throw, something that doesn't get you in trouble, obviously, like a soft toy, or if you're outside, use a bouncy ball, and every time the ball bounces on the ground, you clap. And you will never fail Because you see the trajectory of the ball. The what? The trajectory is the curve the object describes through the air before the point of contact. And if it is a nice and natural movement, like a flying soft toy, you can predict exactly the moment it hits the ground. Now back to our conductor. So, the conductor doesn't clap the beat in front of the orchestra and also obviously doesn't throw soft toys around. How then does he or she show us players in the orchestra where the beat is? We need points of contact in the air. Imagine there are dots in the air. Let's take 4. This is one of the most common conducting patterns. 1 is here, 2 is here, 3 is here, and 4 is here. And amongst musicians, we agree that we always start from above. And what happens now is that my hand moves down to beat 1, then to beat 2, then to beat 3, and then to beat 4. And the whole thing starts all over again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as with the flying curve of my soft toy, if the movement is nice and natural and has a little bounce, you will be able to follow me. Do it with me now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use the other hand. Some conductors conduct with both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Practice that a little, maybe in front of a mirror if you want, and then grab a member of your family, order them to sing a song, and you conduct them. You decide the beat and you decide the speed. And now you clap and I conduct. Ready? Off we go. Late last night and the night before, 3 tomcats came knocking on my door. 1 played the bugle, 1 played the drum, 1 had pancakes stuck to his bum.
Wow, thanks Kristen, that was really fun. Now you guys are all conductors too. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and check back here for your next dose of Making Music with Dunedin Consort, where Kristen is going to be taking us on the second part of our adventure and introducing us to other instrumentalists in the orchestra. Bye for now!